Hello everyone, welcome to Northern's Craft. So today we are going to do the second part of the direction and distance reasoning part. So in this lecture we are going to do the further questions and we are going to understand more of the direction and distance and let's sharp the concept a bit more. So till now we have studied about how to find direction and distance till question number 7. So let's do the question number 8. As you can see in the question number 8. So in the question number 8 is given like in the evening Amit covers 10 meters then turns to his left. Okay, question number 8, let's consider this is Amit. Okay, he covers 10 meters. Okay, let's consider this is the distance 10 meters. Okay, so look at over here in this question. Okay, again we don't know in which direction Amit have covered. It may be this, it may be this, it may be this. So you don't have to go through everything, but let's read it. Then he turns his left and covers 5 meter. Again he turns his right and covers 3 meter, and again he turns his right and cover 5 meter, and finally he turns left and cover 3 meter. At this time his shadow is on his right, and what is the direction he starts his journey? Look, in this question it's evening. So as I've already said, in the evening time, when this sun is setting in the west direction, uh, if somebody is facing north, his shadow will on his right side. And in the question it's given like at this time his shadow is on the right, then in which direction he started his journey. So it's kind of very simple. Okay, so in the final time his shadow is on the right side. So obviously if he for example if this is Amit, if he goes 10 meter right, okay, then he turns his left, then his turn is left, okay, and covers 5 meter. Again he turns his right, uh, and covers 3 meter, and again he turns his right, and again his turn is right and covers 5 meter, and again he turns his left. So when he's coming here, his left will be this, he covers 3 meter. So at this time, which is so we can say his direction moving from the point, moving direction is same as the ending direction. So at the ending his direction will be north. As I've already said, in the sunset time, if one is facing north, his direction, his shadow will be on the right side. So obviously in the starting time as well, his direction was north. So answer is A, north. Let's solve the next questions. Okay, so this is the question 9 to 12. You have to read this question and then solve this all questions. This is a very simple question, so let's do it. So you need to see here. Okay, before doing these questions you have to so before doing the question you need to see all this what's going over here. Okay, so A asterisk B means B is 1 meter right of A. Okay, A dollar B means B is at 1 meter north of A. A star B means B is 1 meter to the left of A. A at the rate B means B is 1 meter to the south of A. And in each question, okay, first person from the left end is facing north direction, and next person is facing to the south, to the direction which they are coming from. So you have understood what I've read. So let's set up the question. Okay, according to question number 1, number 9 question. Okay, we say x at the rate x at the rate x at the rate b star p. Okay, so as we know over here, x at the rate a at the rate means if a x at the rate b means saying a at the rate b, like b is 1 meter south. So obviously in this case as well, b will be 1 meter south of x and b will be 1 meter south. Okay, So now it's like over here, B star P, B star P, B star P. Over here we can see A star P means B is at 1 meter to the left of A, but over here it's in place of B we have P. So 1 meter left of B. So 1 meter left of B will be P. Okay, so this is the question, and it asks for uh, P is in which direction with respect to X. So obviously in the southwest direction. This is south and this is west. Southwest direction. So answer will be southwest. Southwest. Now let's solve question number 10. Okay. So question number 10 is over here, which says M hashtag N $T. So it asks for T is in which direction with respect to M. So as I've already said, we have to look over there. A hashtag B means B is at 1 meter right of A. So let's give over here. Then N will be 1 meter of here. Okay, then it's dollar. Dollar is over there. So we can see it. B is 1 meter north of A. So T is 1 meter north of N. So we can clearly see. So T is in which direction with respect to M. So obviously it will be northeast. Option will be 2. Northeast. Now let's see the question number 11. It says P hashtag R $A star U, and says U is in which direction with respect to P. U is in which direction with respect to P. So P hashtag R means keep P over here, and as I've already said, as we already see, 1 meter right off. So it will be 1 meter right off. And dollar means 1 meter north. A is 1 meter north of R. Then star U. Star means 1 meter left. 1 meter left. 1 meter left. This is U. And at the end it asks U in which direction with respect to P. North. So answer is simple. 11 answer is 3. North. North. Okay, now let's go for question number. Now let's go for question number 12. Here it says Y is in the east of X, which is north of Z. Okay, so this is kind of word problem. Okay, Y is in the east of X, which is in north of Z. If P is in the south of Z, then which direction of Y from P? So before like doing the directly attempting the answer, just first read the question carefully. Okay, it says Y is east of X. Okay, Y is east of X, which is north of Z. X is north of Z. If P is south of Z, P is south of Z, then in which direction of Y from P? So we can clearly see it's in the northeast. Y is in the northeast of P. So therefore answer is northeast. Northeast. So till then we solve all the problems. So now let's attempt the next questions. From 13 to 15, again it's kind of such kind of problems are there. So let's see what it demands. So first read this carefully. Okay, so it asks for 6 flats PQRSTX are arranged in 2 parallel rows of 3 each, such then one row is facing north and another is facing south. Okay, so PQRSTX, these are flats and they are in 2 different parallel with 2 parallel rows. Okay, and and one of them, like consider this are two parallel rows, and one of them is in the north and one of them in the south. I'm just randomly saying, okay. Then it says like Q gets north facing flat. Okay, Q is in north facing flat. Okay, then N is not next to X, and Q is not next to X, not next to S. Okay, then S and X are diagonally opposite. Okay, so S and X are diagonally opposite. Diagonally opposite. Now it says R is just right of X. Okay, R is just right of X. Just right of X. And gets south facing flat. And so we confirm now that this is south. Okay, this is south. Don't be confused. North is north, this is north, and this is south. So X get the south facing flat, and if R is also over here. So from this we can clearly see, since X and are both in that diagonally opposite, therefore we can say like uh, that X and R in the south flat and S and Q are in the north flat. Now let's see what it uh, X and R are diagonally opposite. Alright, R is just right of X, gets south facing flat, and T is just opposite facing flat, and T gets north facing flat. Okay, so T also get north facing flat. Therefore, three elements of the north facing flat are already there. So which are QXT, QST. QST are the north facing flats element, and XRP are the south facing element. Since X and S are diagonally opposite, it will be like this: Q T S S X, and R is just right of X, R P. This will be the north and south facing flats. Okay. Now it says like question number 13 asks for we have like deduced what how our flats look like in two parallel rows. So now let's do the solution of what question number 13 says. If the flats of P and T are interchanged, then whose flat will be next to that of X? Okay, so if P and look over here, if question says if P and T are interchanged, then whose flat will be next to that of an X? If P and T are interchanged, Q P S X R T. Okay, whose flat? This is R. Okay, whose flat will be next to that of an X? Obviously, next to the X flat is R. It didn't ask about opposite. Next to the X flat is directly R. It's just that, is that simple. It's R. So answer will be R. Question number 13's answer is R. 13's answer is R. Now, now let's solve the question number 14. Our general diagram is this, as you know, Q T S X R P X R P X R P Q T S X R P X R P. Okay, so it says which of the following combination gets south facing flat? So south facing flat, it's simple, no? XRP. So question number 14's answer is simple as that. XRP gets south facing flat. South facing flat. Okay, so now we can see question number 15. It says which flat is diagonally opposite to each other than X and T? We can see X and T are S and X are diagonally opposite. Therefore, Q and P are diagonally opposite. Now let's do question number 16. If southeast becomes north, northeast becomes west, and so on, what will be, what will west becomes? I want you guys to try this question. I'll give you like 5 seconds. Have you solved question? So if you don't, I will show you the way. Okay. So as I've already said, before doing the question, just try to read the question carefully. Okay. So if southeast becomes north, so doing this type of questions, just draw the compass. Okay. North, south, east, west. Is that simple? Okay. So if southeast, this is southeast. Okay. If this is southeast, and if southeast becomes north, which is approximately 135 degree. Okay. If southeast becomes north, here in the question it says no. If southeast becomes north, no, and northeast becomes west, and here you can see this is northeast. Okay, again, if northeast becomes west, which is also approx 135 degree, northeast becomes west, and then question asks what will west becomes? Then just go 135 degree from here to here. West will become southeast, which is 135 degree. We are moving anti-clockwise, so we have to find the pattern. Okay, as we find from if southeast becomes north and north becomes northeast becomes west, then west becomes southeast. So it's that simple. So its answer is southeast. So we will do question number 17 to 19 tomorrow. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys like this video. If you guys like it, please subscribe my channel, and if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. I will definitely uh, uh, give you the reply, and please try to share my channel as well. I want to grow. Thank you. Have a nice day.